Where are you on joke stealing, Ryan?
Joke stealing is awful. But this is the funny part about joke stealing is people need to understand what joke stealing actually is. Like, people don't dig enough in their writing, and they'll talk about something surface level, and they'll believe other people couldn't have thought of this, which is BS.
Okay. Because all you guys got creative minds.
You think that out of the thousands of people who are paying attention to this thing, nobody else is thinking of this? But like Erykah Badu said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. The idea of somebody taking something, because all of them are like our babies. Mm-hmm. Somebody is taking our baby from us. But at the same time, if I go, yeah, man, I fell asleep and my girl reached over me while I was asleep to grab my phone, and I could feel her breath on my face, it woke me up. You think nobody else
is ever going through that situation?
Nobody. Man, you hear him say breath on the face? That was, oh, come on, man. You know that's mine. Breath on the face? That's mine.
Right.
And I'm like, and I hate being in those situations because I'll be looking at them like, really? You think breath on the face?
That's you.
That's you. Nobody else could ever. So when it comes to joke stealing, I challenge comedians to write the thing where you see it.
And everybody knows your joke.
Like, if you watch my special,
yeah,
some people like will look at my special and be like, man, he's long-winded. Man, his setups are long. It's to prevent stealing.
Yeah.
You really got to steal my joke to steal it. Mm-hmm. That's the work you got to do. And there's nothing wrong with basic observational humor. Just understand at basic you're not the only person with eyes.
Yes.
You're not the only person with eyes. But I've been accused of joke stealing.
Really?
Yeah.
Who issue stole?
Have I ever stolen? Yes. Subconsciously, because I
well, I consumed. Well, the accusation was correct.
No. I've never stolen from anybody I was accused of. I caught myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was watching Wanda Sykes' I'ma Be Me. Mm-hmm. And I was watching it. Yeah. I was watching it. And she was in the middle of a joke. I said, oh my God. She not gonna say it. She gonna say it. Oh my God, I didn't think of this. It's in the back of my subconscious. And then she said the joke. I was like, yeah. It's not mine. It's not mine. So that's why a lot of comedians won't watch other comedians.
No, I can understand that.
Yeah, because it can get, but in my defense, like, it was just on a rant. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like I wrote it down and thought it was mine. I was talking about something, and then I said this thing, and it was really funny at the moment. And so it wasn't something I was telling over and over and over again. I said it one time in my entire life. Right. And people loved it. And that's why I remembered it in that moment. And I was like, oh God, it's not even mine. But that's another reason why I don't riff. I don't do crowd work like that, because crowd work, you're thinking really quick. Mm-hmm. So you're grabbing things.
That's right on the surface level of your brain.
Surface level of your brain. How much of that is you?
Not much.
Not much, right? So that's why I stick to the pen, because if I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna give you me. I got to give you me. Right. So, but even in my new special, my brother Chico Bean, we have a similar joke within that special. And he called me straight up. He was like, yeah, nah, this was brought to my attention, blah, 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 blah. He told me not to ever bring it up or whatever, because we handle it. But I need people to understand that there are just people in this world who are solid people, and how you handle this situation. Right. In this situation, you make the phone call. Right. And you go, yeah, this, that. Hey, this is how my bit went. This is when I said it. And we released it, blah, 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 blah. He said it. It came out before my thing came out. So he don't, like, I don't know how long he's been saying it. He don't know how long I've been saying it. But then we talked about it. And he was like, this is where I go with the joke. And I go, when I say it, this is where I go with the joke. This is how I got to it. He's like, this is how I got to it. This is where I go with it. His joke is better than mine. Mine is just to get to, I'm actually using it to transition into something else. Yeah. He actually goes in depth with the joke, but we repeated the same words. So it got brought to his attention that I may have stolen it, and I didn't. It's just this one piece of observation. But we're able to have a conversation, and because we're both artists and we both respect each other's craft, we could see and we explain how we both got there, and it wasn't that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that's important for people to do that. And I think so many people don't do that, just have a conversation.
Right.
Joke stealing, but joke stealing is a no-no. Big time no-no. And it can happen to you, but when it's brought to your attention,
acknowledge it and
I was on a road with a guy, and a guy did Lil Rel's whole bit. Did the act outs and everything.
Come on, man.
Man, I was mind boggled. Mind you, these dudes ain't even from the same culture. Lil Rel from Chicago, he ain't even from America. Oh, you went to church in the Midwest? Where? He did the same, and I didn't even accuse him of it. I pulled him to the side and said, hey man, you ever seen this bit? And I showed him the whole video. And then he saw it, he was like, Dad. I was like, I don't need to hear nothing. I don't need to know if you stole it, if you lifted it or nothing. I need you to know that somebody else has done this already, and they have claimed it, and it is theirs. They do it exactly like this. Don't do it no more. Wow. I didn't run back and tell Lil Rel, people out here stealing your stuff or whatever. The best thing I could do is put an end to it right there.
Yeah, let him know, bro, that's somebody else's beat.
Put an end to it right then. So many people try to be messy and go and run. Nah, go have a conversation with the person. Deion Cole did that. There's another comic who's really smart, Brian Simpson. In my special, I do this play on dog ownership. And Brian Simpson did one similar on a show, I think it's one of Adam Sandler's homeboy. David Spade had a show, and Brian Simpson did it. And because Deion saw my special before a lot of people, and Deion was like, hey, this joke is similar. I called Brian, sent it to Brian. Brian was like, but this is the thing amongst writers. Brian saw it and was like, it is not the same. I was like, I know it's not the same, but I had to hear it from you that if you saw it, you wouldn't go, oh, he stole my joke, is similar, or maybe it was inspired by, because it wasn't. When you write, you know. You're like, nah, I understand.
Right.
Yeah, the nuances, context and nuance is so important in joke writing.
Right.
That's the part people don't necessarily get. That's why the joke stealing thing is so prevalent, because people go to it from an emotional standpoint and not an artistic standpoint.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because we like to do something before two something.